TMMK at Home. I'm Coach Mackenzie, and today we are going to be doing a 10-minute core workout. We're going to slow things down. You won't need any equipment. You will only need a mat. As always, this is intended for fitness center members only. If you are not a fitness center member, please enjoy this workout at your own risk. Okay? We're going to slow the movements down. Let's make our way down to the mat. First movement we have is a low bow. So go ahead and make your way down to the mat. We're leaning back 45 degrees or more. Feet come up parallel to the floor, your shins, okay? Starting right now, we're gonna hold for 30 seconds. My palms are in the air. While I'm here, I'm thinking about having my rib cage down nice and tight. I'm bracing my core, but I'm still able to talk and breathe at the same time. And my hips are nice and tucked underneath me, so I'm bouncing on my sit bone, okay? I'm having a tall chest as well, and my eyes are gazing where the ceiling meets the wall. My palms are up. We're here for 5. As we begin into the next movement, you're going to hold it here. You're going to lower your left leg straight out ahead, nice and straight, and then pull it in, alternating right and left, okay? It's a little bit, I want you to maintain your upper body position. If you lower down, it will be more of a challenge, but I really want you to maintain upper body, straighten one leg out, and then bring it back in. Double check that those shins are parallel with the floor, lifting those feet up, pulling them in, one more each side, and relax. Nice job, guys. The next minute, we're going to be doing 2 other movements. We're in that same pose. Let's make our way back. Palms come down this time. We are pulsing here for 30. It's a small movement. What we are doing is we're activating our upper abdominals a little bit more than we were before. Resisting that movement by adding a little bit of upper body movement too. If you feel your quads, you might feel if you worked out your legs, you might find that your hip flexors are doing a lot of the work. Try to mind muscle connection and think about your abs bringing into play, shutting off those hip flexors. We're here for 5, 2, 1. Next movement is a frogger, so we're coming down all the way to the mat and then back in. Nice and slow. We can reset at the bottom by relaxing and then using our muscles, not our momentum, crunch ribs down and then lift up, okay? And resist one vertebrae at a time to lower. If this is too easy, you can bring your arms up, come into a hollow body each time, and don't reset at the bottom. Or, of course, we can. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Relax. Next movement is a reverse, well, it's a sit-up, but we're working the negatives, okay? So we're going to be quick to sit up, and then we're going to lower back down for 3. Make it harder. Keep those knees in a regular sit-up position. To make it a little bit easier, we're going to lengthen that lever arm and distribute our weight away from our body a little bit more and have our legs straight out in front of us in a nice V, okay? So at the top of the movement, my hands come out in front of me, ribs down. We're going to lower for 4, 3, 2, 1. Sit up for 1. Lower, 1, 2, 3, 4. Up, 1. Lower. Up. Lower. We're slowing it down. Nice and slow. A 4 count. 3, 2, 1. Up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Up. 1 more. And up. Nice job, guys. And then we're going into a plank knee tap. You're coming on a forearm plank. What you're doing is you're holding a plank, but we're adding little knee taps, alternating knee to knee, It's anti-rotation, so as you move in, your weight shifts from leg to leg. We want to keep that torso as still as possible. Fight the urge of moving side to side. To widen the stance will make it a little bit easier for you. More of a challenge is to keep that stance a little bit more narrow. So let's make our way onto those forearms. Ready? And up in a plank. Tap the knee and tap the knee. Now my weight isn't coming down on my knee. I'm just making contact with the floor to pull it back into play. The same setup for a regular plank. Keep holding it. My elbows are underneath my shoulders. My head is relaxed and my gaze is in front of those fingertips. I'm not clenching my hands together. Nice and flat, hands onto the floor. I'm engaging my core, so ribs down, glutes on, and quads on as I drive through my heels in that position, okay? And just bend the knee side to side. Make sure you're breathing throughout this movement. I don't want you to brace out and hold your breath. If it helps, you can sing yourself a little song or talk through it. Talk to yourself a little bit. We got 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. Nice job, guys. We're going to do this one more time, so we're making our way back to the low boat. Now that you are introduced to the movements, we'll go run movement into the other, 30 seconds each, okay? Ready? And low boat here. Palms up. I'm able to breathe, talk, sing. Just here for 30 seconds. You're already 10 seconds in. Nice and parallel shins. My knees are squeezed together as much as you can. They'll naturally want to gravitate away from each other. Pull them in. We're here for 8, 5. Right here we have those leg lowers. Right into it. Left leg up, right leg up. Again, keeping a still upper body, still torso. We're not changing so much our position, just the lower body is changing. Pulling it in, should feel the burn. We got out, bring it in. 5, 3, 2, 1. Palms down, we're into pulses. Now, if you feel like you need a rest, I want you to fight that urge. We can lower our heels down to the ground. I still want those pulses turned on, okay? You'll find shakiness in the body when you do a lot of core movements. It's okay as long as your form is still okay. If your form is compensating, relax, hit pause. That's a perk of this video is to hit pause, okay? Come on. 3, 2, 1, and froggers, all right? So in, and then fully lower. In, and lower. And of course, the modification for this would just be those legs and keep that upper body still. To make it harder, we can come all the way down into a hollow body position, so my arms above my head, not resting on the floor. Hit that hollow body, and then back in, okay? 3, 2, 1, and relax. Negatives for 30 seconds, okay? Feet wide or tucked into that regular sit-up position. We're down. 4, 3, 2, 1, up, 1, down, up, 2. I'm not holding my breath here either. I'm able to talk, I'm able to breathe. I'm slowly lowering down to the floor, not using momentum to sit up all the way. Using my abs. We're here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Flip it on over. We have the last movement of those plank knee taps, okay? For 30 seconds. We ready? Come on down. Drive through those heels. Tap. Tap. So, push those elbows into the ground. My ribs are down, my glutes are engaged, my quads are turned on. I'm not putting any weight in those knees that are tapping on the floor. I'm just hovering over the floor, feeling the floor for a cue, and then extending. What I'm doing is I'm shifting my weight from side to side, okay? We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and relax. You can come down to the floor for a moment. If you'd like, you can keep your thumbs by those collarbones underneath those armpits, and we'll straighten our arms up, hips down, push the floor away from you. My shoulders are away from my ears. My gaze is up towards the ceiling, stretching those abdominals out.